So today I'm with Dylan Fletcher, a gold medalist from Tokio from 49er, and most recently winner of Foiling Week in Lake Garda. What was different during Foiling Week than compared to Nationals? Because the set of the front runners were pretty similar. So what made the difference for you that you won the event?
So I think at the Nationals, obviously I'd only had the boat on the water for a few days, and then I was quite happy, but we had quite a windy week, and then going to Foiling Week I got a new sail. It was not that dissimilar, but had a few differences, and I felt like I started to understand the boat more, and I just felt like I found another gear. And like I didn't win Foiling Week with all firsts or anything, but I was always in the top three, so yeah, it was nice to go away and do that, but the conditions were a little bit lighter, so maybe that suited me more.
Okay. And you said that you had your boat for the Nationals for a couple of days. You obviously sail Areocet. Maybe we can have a look on it?
Yeah, of course. So this is the first production Areocet. We spent a long time on the development with P1, we call it, and this has actually had quite a few changes from the original one. But here we have, first production boat. It's really nice. We spent a lot of time, or Simon spent a lot of time on details, just small details like this, to give some height on here, moulding all of this nicely. Under here is really nice. There's a few secret bits under there, so it's not going to be able to look under that, but it's just really nice and neat. And I think what I really like about the boat is it's fast, but it's also quite easy to sail, and that was the goal at the end of the day. Like the Beak is a very fast boat, but maybe a little tricky with the small wings and everything. So this boat is supposed to have, you've got Maguire build quality, Kevin Elway, obviously the designer, and he's made a super fast boat, and also still making it quite easy to sail. And yeah, so it's been a fun development with them all.
Other than ease of sail, are there any details that you especially like about the boat?
Yeah, I mean, I really like the shape of the wings. I think they're doing exactly what they say, and I really like
Which
that.
is?
They're trying to basically, be more aerodynamic, get the wind working on the leeward side. And we've had all the telltales on the boat, and it seems to be doing what we think, so that's really nice. And I also it's simple, but it's got really nice take-up systems, which is always like a tricky thing. It seems easy, but yeah, just nice and neat. What else do I like?
The hull seems skinny, but the other day you said that it has same volume as an Areocet?
Yeah, so the whole shape is, although it's very low in freeboard, it's actually quite wide, so you get a similar volume to an Areocet, and it's actually much easier to sail when you're off the foil because of the extra width. This whole shape is slightly different to the pre-production boat, and it still seems to have good takeoff, good light wind ability, and it's maybe slightly trickier than the Areocet in big waves when you're off the foil, but it's absolutely fine,
That was the boat, and what you up to, except of the event here, the Europeans, because I heard that you stopped 49er campaign. What's the plan for your future?
Yeah, so I've just stopped 49er campaigning recently. It was a difficult decision, but after Tokyo I was like, I've got to go again, I've got to try. But it's hard with the new crew and with the new equipment. I just was struggling, so I decided to stop, focus a little bit on the Moth in the meantime, try and, I'd love to go and do an America's Cup, I'd love to get back with Sarah GP, so that's kind of what I'd like to do, but that's a long goal.
Okay, cool. Well, we can cross our fingers for that.
Thank you very much. Best of luck this week.